Welcome to Lovebug Tarot. So today we are looking at important messages from your guides. This is going to involve any important messages that are time sensitive that you need to hear right now. We're going to be looking for guidance and advice. So it's pretty straightforward today. Nothing super fancy. Oh, and also if you like this little peach notepad, I will have a link to the shop below. It's by an artist called Butte Art, and they're a lovely person. I love their stuff. You see me use a lot of their things here on the channel. We like promoting other artists. All right, so today for our piles, we have 3 objects here. We'll be pulling 3 cards from our unicorn deck, and then I'll present the 3 piles and we'll see how that does. So first we're going to give them a bit of a shuffle. I have to do this in sections because it's a thick deck. It's very well made, I will give it that. But I have to do it in sections. So, okay. Alright, so, alright, there's pile 1. Can we get a card for pile 2, please? Well, you know what? I felt that top one. And you. Okay. Okay. Our shapes are we're very different today. I just literally looked around my room and was like, what do I have? And these 3 kind of stood out. Okay, so pile 1. Your object is this charm, this necklace charm, and it's Thor's hammer with a garnet. It's a little hard to see, but that's a red garnet in there. And your card is the Page of Cups. So this is pile 1. Okay. All right, in pile 2, you have this silver butterfly pin. There's a lot of detailing on it. It's a little hard to see on camera, but lots of little filigree on this one. And so your card is the 10 of Swords. Very interesting, because we have over here for pile 3 another necklace charm, but it is a sword with a rose wrapped around it. There's some thorns on that too. And your card is the Queen of Swords. Appropriate. Okay. Sorry. We've got pile 3. Okay, so take as long as you need. Feel free to pause the video. Take some time with each of the piles. Choose the one or ones that you feel called to. Yeah, and I will see you in your read. Hello, pile 1. If you chose pile 1, you chose the Page of Cups and this Thor's hammer with the red garnet. So we are looking at messages. Messages that are time sensitive, that we need to know right now. Right now. All right, so we're going to pull some oracle cards for our pile 1. Let's see perhaps what is our vibe? What is our theme going on? Oh, all right. I actually see 3. Okay, 3. I have a feeling that I could just keep pulling cards. This might be an interesting read. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. All right, so we have these 3. I'm going to pull a token. These are little wooden tokens that many, many years ago I painted. Little scenes and symbols and stuff on them, and they're just part of my practice. Oh, okay, we got 2. We got 2. Ooh, all right, we have the token for balance and meditation, and we have the token of elemental balance. Okay. Very All right, we're getting a lot of just balance. Interesting. All right, let's get some runes. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we have Kanaz and Iwaz. So we have like this is a rune of illumination, inspiration, creativity, and this is a rune of defense. Okay. All right, so we're going to keep those. I'm going to put those over here so we have those visible. All right, let's look at these. Ooh, okay. Vitality, duality, and tranquility. Ooh, okay. Apologies, I'm just thinking. Just kind of sitting with this for a second. We're going to pull some tea leaves and some tarot. But I want to see what we have here. Just like the initial vibe coming in. This might be a pile one, you've been going through some healing. And I want to say specifically like emotional healing. Because we have the Page of Cups here. We have 2 cards with the water symbol. We have a lot of blues and purples, and I feel like this is like deep internal healing. And it has taken a lot of strength. We also have the symbol, I always forget what it is, but the medical symbol, the staff with the two snakes around it and the wings. I should know it, but... And we have, and we have a symbol of the snake here as well. Shedding old skins, because a snake kind of sheds their skin, and that's how they grow. That's they molt their skin, and they just literally, I say peel out of their skin. That, I don't know, that might be a little gross for some people. I apologize, but that's what they do. And so it's been like I feel like a deep inner journey to to find your vitality again. Like vitality, duality, and tranquility are, I feel like, very key words. Duality, finding a balance. And we were talking about balance earlier with our 2 tokens over here. This is very as spiritual as well. You know, not just emotional, but spiritual. We have tranquility here with the air sign. And Pisces. Pisces is a very kind of emotional, they're just very in tune with their emotions and intuition. Kind of trusting that again. Finding your grounding. We have Taurus here. Finding your feet. Finding your feet. The page of... Oh, of course I put stuff all over the card I want to pick up. That's how it happens. But the Page of Cups here, you see our unicorn is on the shoreline. And I'm just seeing the waves here, and I'm seeing her hooves as they're standing in wet sand. And if you've ever stood on the shoreline as the waves come up and down, like your feet slowly get buried in the sand each time the wave kind of comes up. You keep having to pick your feet up and put them on another little plot of sand, and then your foot slowly sinks back down. And I get the feeling that it's been a slow movement away, because it's the further you get away from the shoreline, from the waves, you find more solid ground. Maybe it's a little sandy right now. Maybe it's a little rocky. But, you know, you're making that journey. I feel like this is a process. You have been in a process of this, which is absolutely gorgeous. That is awesome. Okay. So I feel like that's our vibe we're working with pile one's message. So we have the energy of it. Can we get, what is our time sensitive? Oh my goodness. Okay, a lot of tea leaves. What is our time sensitive message? Okay, well, the first one that just came out, let's see. Stepping into a new experience. Ooh. I apologize if you hear noise in the background. Ignore. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, wow, okay. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody will get a chance to speak. I promise. All right, and I see you. I apologize, I'm a little sniffly today. We'll do our best. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. Oh my goodness, I'm putting that right next to tranquility because that's, yeah, that's, okay. Yeah, All right, leg, stepping into a new experience. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Yeah, you've been on a journey. We were talking about stepping onto like wet sand and finally like slowly finding more and more solid ground. I'm getting the sense that there's been a lot of new experiences that you've been stepping into. And maybe it's a little, maybe it sinks a little, maybe it's a little rocky and it's not quite solid, but it's progress and you're getting there. You're making movement. The carriage, yeah, there's movement with the carriage here. Teardrops, a great personal sorrow. You are overcoming something very significant. Very significant. We'll look at the bear in a second, but yeah, sun, happiness and well-being. Oh my goodness, yes. Like that's going over here with peace and harmony. Just they're gonna chill out together. Wind chimes and sunshine and tranquility. Like this is where you're moving to. Okay, I'm gonna get more information about the bear. It says danger, especially in money matters. So there could be a rocky place kind of financially with pile 1. Or part of this sorrow, part of this healing came from, I just got to say, and this could be very, very specific for a small number of people, but I just got an image of like a bear and cubs and like infighting with the cubs. So perhaps money issues with family and yeah. And stepping away. Not only stepping into a new experience, but whatever issue the bear was causing, stepping away from that. Finding your own peace, stepping away from that danger, into better energies. And we also have the rune of defense. So it could be as well, just keep an eye on your financial situation. Keep eyes on that. All right, so let's get some tarot cards. So we're using our unicorn deck. And I'm working with the lighting. Hopefully it's not too glary. We're trying. Okay, so if we could get some clarification on our bear here. Oh, you got 2. The 8 of coins and the world. So whatever danger this is, yeah, I'm getting the sense because we have coins here in the corner, and the 8 of coins. Coins is about your physical resources, your material wealth. Something perhaps with work. Perhaps it could be you're currently unemployed, or you're looking for a better job, a better career. You're making that part of that healing journey was making a move to a better career, not I want to say a better career, but a more fulfilling career. And that can be hard. That can be hard. That can be very hard. But the world that's 21 in the major arcana. So this cycle is coming to an end. You are about, we have the butterfly here. He is about transformation. And again, look at all these beautiful flowers and these clouds. I'm getting the wind chimes and the sunshine. Better times are ahead. You're about to be this butterfly and just burst out into the world singing. Because that is literally what they're doing. And I love that. Okay. All right. So what is the message? What is the advice What is the advice? We kind of have an idea of what's going on for pile 1. We definitely got the heads up in money matters. Again, 8 of Coins is a card of mastery as well. So you could be very, very good at what you do. But that doesn't mean people don't take advantage of that. Hi, unfortunately. Okay, so let's get some advice. What is our advice? Seeing you for how to move forward with what's going on here. Okay, I think that's good. The 6 of Coins. The 6 of Coins. The Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. The King of Coins. Oh, that's lovely. 7 of Cups. A lot of cups and coins. And the 10 of Cups. That's an amazing card to get. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right now, keeping in, again, I want to focus a little bit on, because we have a lot of coins happening here. So if you're someone who has been moving out of a bad financial situation, you are coming into a balanced financial situation. The 6 of Coins is about reciprocity, a give and a take. So finding a new job that appreciates what you do, and you find it very fulfilling. So we have Ace of Cups here. And again, the Page of Cups. New endeavors. These are things that just fill your cup, that you love. And then we have the King of Coins. You know, because of this balance. Again, we had a lot of messages about balance in the beginning with our tokens and such. It's very, very glary over here. I'm sorry. You know, because of that balance with our 6 of Coins, our Ace of Cups, and the mastery, you've got the goods to back it up. You have the know-how. You have that level of mastery in what you do and what you're passionate about and what you love to do. And because of that, you're going to get it back tenfold. And we have the King of Coins here. And yeah, the King of Coins is very abundant, very stable. They know how to invest. They know how to be generous as well. And this is also a card of generosity. You know, so I feel like the people that have stood with you as well, because yeah, we have the 10 of Cups here. The people who have stood with you as well. You know, as you turn the page, page could be that newness. Turn again, then the world, new cycles, new things coming in. So as this new chapter of your life starts, the people who have stuck with you are going to be there. Absolutely. And it's going to be incredibly emotionally fulfilling as well. That Ace of Cups to 10 of Cups is just fantastic. You have options. 7 of Cups. Yeah, it's options. And this card in particular, I always have the feeling of letting go. Because if anybody's ever seen The Last Unicorn, the magician kind of uses his magic, but he does it in a way that kind of gives away control. He really doesn't try to control what the magic is supposed to do. He just lets it do what it will. So I'm getting the sense that the message, the advice for this is, first off, huge props for the work you have done in moving forward and healing. And you are coming into a time of great peace and prosperity. Peace and prosperity. We had, tranquility and peace over here. The King of Coins, the 10 of Cups. Let go of control. Let things unfold. Let things happen. You don't have to force it. You will find your way. You will find that balance, both in your internal world and then also in your physical reality. So So that, let's see what we have. And the Knight of Cups, a lot of cups. A lot of cups. I love that. It is something you are going to love. And for some there might be perhaps a new love coming in. Perhaps a relationship, if that's something that you've been looking for or are open to. It could be a relationship, because the Knight of Cups is very romantic. It's a very romantic night. And we have the Page of Cups here as well. So part of that, for again, that those people who have stood by you, or a particular person who has stood by you as well. There's a lot of loyalty there. And that is absolutely delightful. So that is a wonderful message. It's basically like, I'm just a big thumbs up from your guides, from spirit, from the universe, saying you've been going through it, but you got this. You are headed in an amazing direction. You don't have to force it. You're gonna be able to open up options, and what you put out is gonna come back to you tenfold. And again, the 10 of Cups. We go from the Ace to the 10. So what you put out in the world, you're going to receive back. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. So thank you so much, Pile 1. This is an amazing read. I love this. Thank you so much. If you liked this read, I would love if you liked and subscribed, share. That is super helpful for the channel. Leave me a comment if something in particular resonated for you. So, I'm still learning about all these outro things. There are links in the description, both for the notepad from the beginning, and also any of the cards and the tools that I use. Where you can find them will be in the description. I also have a link to my shop, because I am an artist, so I have stickers and keychains and art prints and all sorts of things you can check out. So I'd super, super appreciate that. And yeah, I will see you next time. Much, much love. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose Pile 2, your card is the 10 of Swords and the silver butterfly pin. Okay. So right off the bat, I am getting a sense that Pile 2, you are coming into a transformation. I say that because the 10 of Swords is the end of a cycle, the end of a heavy burden as well. And we have a butterfly pin. So I get the feeling that you've been through kind of I want to say just like a dark time. It's a very dark card. You also have the moon, this image. It's very, very soft, but there's a moon right here, which is kind of repeated in this circle shape. And the moon card in the tarot talks about, there's been illusions around you, just kind of traveling through, almost like, I have the sense like this is almost like a new moon. Has anybody ever looked up in the sky and it's a new moon? So none of the bright white pieces of the moon, the crescent, the gibbous, the full moon, like none of that is showing, but you can still see just a really, really faint outline of where the moon is. That sense. So it's the idea I'm getting that the light was never gone. It just, you couldn't see it at that time, but it was always with you. So that's just a message that came through. That was really beautiful. Whoever came through with that, thank you. You may not have been able to see the light, but it was always there. It wasn't gone. Okay. All right, let's get some tokens. Oh, feeling 2. These are little wooden tokens that many, many years ago I painted with little symbols. Oh, okay, this one came out in Pile 1. Interesting. And so I just painted little symbols and scenes on them, and I've used them in my practice since. This one's very shiny. It's got a little silver glaze, which, ooh, all right, shiny. That kind of gentle luminescence of the moon, if you will. Ooh, excuse me. Spirit's talking. So we have the token of elemental balance and also soul family. This connection. Okay. So I'm going to get some runes. Oh, also 2. Okay. We have Sowilo, the rune of wholeness, and also the sun, which is gorgeous to have here, and Isa, the rune of ice, this delays. You think of ice in winter, it's very slow. Ice doesn't move very quickly at all. Think of glaciers, very much that kind of energy. So I'm getting the feeling with pile 2, it has been slow moving. It's been heavy. It's been a lot. But you are coming out of that. You are finding your light again. You're finding your circle of people. You know, you're finding your soul family, your heart family, your chosen family. However, your circle of people, however that looks like for you. And you're finding your wholeness. This transformation. So ultimately, I feel like pile 2, this is a message of hope. If you're going through a tough time right now, I feel like ultimately your guides, your ancestors, your spirit, universe, whoever you kind of resonate with is coming through to ultimately give you a message of hope. And there was some of that feeling, that resonance, I want to say, in pile 1. So if you were a little drawn to pile 1, or if you're coming in from pile 1, hello. But if pile 1 maybe stood out to you a little bit, maybe check that out. But if not, only if it... I am terrible at remembering to finish sentences before moving on, because my brain has already moved on, and it's hard sometimes. But you don't have to, because if you don't resonate with that pile, that is fine. Again, you always have free will. This lighting. We're trying. We're doing our best. We're doing the best we can with the resources we got. All right. Such is life. Oh, wait. No. Not tea leaves yet. Not yet. Not you. Not yet. All right. Let's get a little more feel for the situation, the messages, anything else. Oh, okay. Pile 2 needs to know. All right. 3. Okay. Pardon the helicopter ASMR in the background. Oh, so flying low. You coming in? Coming in? No? Okay. I'm going to move these down here. It's just a constant Tetris struggle. Ooh, pumpkin of productivity. And the moon again. I love that. Okay. Abundance. Grapes of abundance. And the dahlia of refinement. It's beautiful. Yeah, you're moving out of this very dark energy, this 10 of swords, this heavy burden. Yeah, things are moving forward, definitely, for you. Oh, we have the moon twice here. We have 2 moons here. I want to say, like, it feels like you're moving either into... Because productivity and abundance, I feel, are very connected in this way. Like, you've been refining yourself, and that's part of your transformation and moving forward in that healing, finding that wholeness. And it has been slow. But you haven't been idle. Just because things are slow doesn't mean, everything stopped. I feel like you have still been very productive in your physical world, because we have the earth symbol here. Interesting. Also, this is the symbol for Cancer. We have Sagittarius and Scorpio. So if those symbols might resonate with someone. All right. I want to get a little more information about What are mess? Okay, geez, all right. That one just doesn't want to come up. I guess you're coming here. Okay, here we go. All right. Anybody else? Do you have any other messages? Oh, geez. Okay, please not the entire stack. I just nope. Can't do it. Not today. Stars. Not today. Can't do it. Bonus points if you know where that quote's from. Tell me in the comments. I'm very interested to know if anybody knows. Whoa. Okay. All right. That's that just came out of nowhere. Okay. Ooh, this is lovely. Okay. Apple. Temptation will test you. And there's a snake here. Okay. Okay, so I feel as if as you're coming out of this very heavy time, you've been learning things. You've been learning things about yourself, you know, the world around you. You've been finding your balance. And sometimes those old patterns can come back, whether it's in the form of people or a situation where in the past you had a reaction or handled the situation very differently, perhaps in an unhealthy way, because it was part of a survival mechanism. It was just what you knew how to do at the time. But you've grown since that. You have grown so much since that. You have refined yourself. We have the Mortal and Pestle here. I think of healing. You know, you're blooming. You're coming into your own. So it's possible that there may be some situations or people who perhaps bring up some of those old patterns, those old memories. And it's that test of like, will you fall back into the old patterns? Or will you use what you have learned to grow and move forward and say, I am not going to engage. I am not, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to set my boundaries. And that is that. Very precise in a way, because we have with productivity, I always think these are like calipers. I know they kind of look like scissors, but they remind me of calipers, and those are used to measure, take exact measurements. Okay. Heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. Ooh, I love it. Fan. Romance, celebration, and a party. Okay, for some people, if romance is something that is something you are into, something that calls to you, there is certainly, you're moving out of this energy and you are moving into not only a better heart space for yourself, but a better heart space to open, to receive, romance and love and affection from another person or persons. Ladder, climbing towards success. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Yeah, climbing out of this dark time. Climbing out of this, climbing up the ladder. And it's not to say that there are not going to be trials. We have our apple here. There's not going to be trials along the way. There typically is. But you can handle it. You can handle it, absolutely. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Okay. I'm also getting the sense of these scissors, that which has disappointed you, let you down in the past is something you can cut away. You can cut those cords. And that can be part of this apple, this temptation, coming across that energy again. Someone ghosting you or just, flaking out or just like, oh yeah, we'll do this. Oh, making all these promises, but no follow through. It's very one-sided, just that disappointment of you had such high expectations for something and it just, nope. But again, you've done the work to come through and say, you know what? That's your choice. That's a reflection on you. And it's not my problem. That is on you. You just wish that person well, wish them healing, and get on with your bad self, because you're doing some amazing things. You're doing some amazing things. So could we get... I want to pull something for the scissors and the apple. So is there any messages coming through, advice for this test, this disappointment? Okay, I'm feeling that one. Oh, yeah, okay. The Fool. Okay. Blind faith. This, like, the temptation of someone to be like, hey, follow me. Yeah, it'll be great. Not a problem. Because the Fool is taking a risk, taking, you know, taking a leap of faith, but it can also be like just that blind faith of just following without asking questions or setting boundaries. So that could be a heads up. You know, if that kind of comes around, it's like, well, it's so easy just to follow, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You've done so much work to come out of that. Okay, so we have 5 of Cups with our scissors. Someone dropped the ball. Caused you a lot of grief. You can see these 3 spilled cups down here. But remember, there's always 2 cups upright. There's these 2 cups sitting here. And you can see this broken glass as well. It's just not it's a little dingy, it's a little dark. Again, these very dark colors. I'm feeling like this is connected. It's yeah, something or someone just didn't come through. Made a lot of promises, perhaps, with our Fool here. Made a lot of promises about the future, but it fell through. And it could be maybe a previous partner, you know, and you were stepping away from them. You were healing. You were moving on. You were climbing that ladder of success. You were finding your own self-love, your own romance. You're finding new partnerships, but if that person comes around again, or someone like them comes around, you know that you can walk away. You do not have to stay in that energy, because you've got a lot going for you. You really, really do. All right, so let's pull some cards for our heart. Let's see what's going on with these cards down here. Let's see this bottom one. Let's see. Page of Wands. Yeah, this is something new. And it's interesting that it's wands as well. Because the wands is about more kind of like a spiritual fire. Wands is a fire suit. So this could be like a new pursuit. Something or someone who just lights up your soul. You just resonate. Ooh, and this, because we had our soul family over here, they could be part of that family. You know, meeting new people, meeting in your circle of peoples. Whoever they are, whoever they be. Magician again, I love that. You know what? I just got the sense, because we had the Fool here, and it's the same figure. Because again, these figures are from the movies, so a lot of the characters are reused throughout the cards. But it's interesting we have these 2 characters, the same character, side by side, but in different cards. But these cards have very different energies. So perhaps this is someone new, but it's not... I'm trying to, again, abstract concept. Making it with words is hard. We have a book here. Yeah. So if someone new comes around, you now know, instead of like blind faith of just jumping off the cliff and diving into it, the Page of Wands, I have a feeling of like, yes, it's a very young energy, but they have this book here. They've done the work. They've done the work. They've done the healing. And we have this I keep knocking the cards around. We have this border that comes from this wand that they're holding. So they know, and it may be new. setting boundaries. You know, this, it could be very new and a little scary. You never know, but I have a feeling that this new way of approaching love, affection, caring, whether it's from a romantic person, like a romantic situation or a platonic situation, you know, holding true to what you've learned about yourself. That is the important part. That is very important. Okay, can we get something, a card for our fan? Romance, celebration, and a party. Oh, okay, we got 2. Interesting. Okay, we have the, and again, the same character in different cards. Okay. 10 of Wands, another 10, and 4 of Cups. I'm almost getting the feeling that the celebration party kind of aspect of this, and maybe, again, this is a very specific, I don't want to say call out, but this is a very specific message of perhaps where you used to find people, romantically, platonically, however it is, used to be kind of through a party scene. Maybe that was something that you did because that's just what you were into, or that was part of the culture. Or, but now that's just not your thing. That's just not your thing. Like, we see this person is just, they're not into these cups. They are not into these cups that are circling around. And the 10 of Wands is like, it's a lot. It's a heavy burden. We have this broken clock up here with this goblin creature kind of chewing on it. It's different. But I just got the sense of like brain goblins. That's what I call intrusive thoughts. At time, intrusive thoughts or limiting beliefs, I call them brain goblins. But the sense you don't have to do that anymore, you know, that's perhaps not a scene or an aspect that you have to partake of. And that could have been part of this moving away, you know, and that could be part of that temptation as well. It's very easy to go back to what we know, to what's familiar. Because we have 2 cards that kind of speak of love or romance. And we have, like, these 2 are very dark and just, whew, it feels like a lot. And it could just be like the idea of going out and partying or anything is just not, that is just not happening here. I'm not happy about it. But here, with our Page of Wands, the idea of like, this deep affection, and again, look at how it's worded. We have love, deep affection, and caring. The fan is about romance, celebration, party, not necessarily love or affection or caring. It's more about the party. You know, and it could be that like you romanticized the party. You saw it through those rose-tinted glasses because it was new and exciting at one point. But definitely could have worn you down. So it's okay to move beyond that. So that is a-okay. Things change. People change. You got to do what's right for you. You got to find your wholeness. Again, I just looked over at Suilo here. All right, let's get a card for ladder. A choice. Okay, so a ladder. You're climbing towards success, but you're coming up on a choice. And it may be a choice you don't really want to face because we have our figure here is blindfolded. And we have this really thin crescent moon right above them. And remember we were talking about the moon. It's a new moon. It's a dark moon here. It was very faded in the background. So as you're moving out of this, and we have crescent moons here as well, the new moon to a crescent moon is a fairly short period of time. So this could be you're climbing towards something, you're moving towards something, and you're going to come up against a choice. It could be this temptation. It could be meeting someone, or someone asking you to go back into a situation that you're just not really into anymore. And you're going to have to make a choice. Okay. All right. Can we get any guidance? Can we get some guidance, advice for handling this situation? Okay, so here. Those two and this bottom one. Okay. Running out of space. All right. Ooh, okay, we have the Empress. The King of Coins. Nice. The Two of Wands. Okay. That's interesting because the Two of Swords is a mental suit. So it's using like logic and your thinking, versus Two of Wands is kind of more following your passions. The Page of Wands here. So perhaps there's a bit of guidance in this decision that's coming, this split. Twos are about kind of like, which way am I going? You have 3 left. Okay. So perhaps the advice here to this situation is, where is your passion taking you? That is where you're going to find your abundance. The Empress is about abundance, your grapes. And I like that Sagittarius is here because I always think of the arrow of Sagittarius. You know, you have to pull an arrow back to let it fly. So sometimes we have to go way dark and deep in order to shoot forward. But you get to aim. You're the one aiming. And we have the arrows here too on this figure. This figure has the bow and arrows. It's the King of Coins. So these 2 cards together, if you follow your passion, you follow what lights up your spirit. And we have a full moon here. Nice. Okay. So you can go from a crescent of the dark moon to a crescent moon to a full moon. Follow your passion. You know, cross that bridge and you'll find your abundance. You'll find, and yes, like abundance. I'm saying like abundance, like emotionally and spiritually, but also the Empress and King of Coins talks about your physical world, your material world around you. You know, being comfortable, being, yeah, just like we have all of this food around here. This figure is cooking a meal with our adorable pirate cat for reasons. And then our King of Coins is standing in this very lush forest. Yeah, just green and growing. I don't know, I just saw the heart with all this vines, and there's just these flowers and stuff in the background. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that your guides, your guides, ancestors, spirit, the universe, whoever you resonate with, is giving the advice of maybe instead of thinking about the path or the choice that you want to take from a logical perspective. Sorry, my voice is a little rough today because, again, sniffles. Look at it from a spiritual point of view. You know, where's your spirit? What fills you? Like, what makes your spirit sing? And follow that path. Strength. Wow. Okay. I'm getting the sense like you have the strength to do this. Hands down. This unicorn is making this giant fireball walk into the sea. It's just, we're not doing this today. Not today. The Four of Swords. I'm getting the sense with because again, all of the Four of Swords can be about rest and retreat. So instead of this, like, that party energy we had with the fan, you know, taking time for yourself and honoring yourself in that time. and allowing yourself to rest and not feel guilty. You know, so often that we live in this society where if you're not being productive, you know, what use are you, like that whole BS line. It's like, no, you can, sometimes being productive is taking a rest. And we had our pumpkin of productivity right there. Be productive, but you can be productive by being restful, by taking care of yourself. 3 of Coins. I feel like this goes back to your circle of people, your soul family. And also your Page of Wands. You know, this person coming in who supports you in this endeavor. Or person or people who come in and they're supporting you in this. They're like, you know what, you can do this. You've got this. They're not demanding your time to go out and party or, you know, go engage in things that are just not resonating with you anymore. And they're not asking you to to follow blindly. You know, they're there for you. They're there for you, 100%. What a beautiful read. Like, I'm getting some just wonderful messages from Spirit today. So I hope that helps y'all. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, and again, the same character. Our same character, just, and queens, again, they're talking about energies, not genders. And queens are very nurturing. Queens, they know how to take care of business. And our Queen of Wands here is like, they're the ruler of their domain. It's like, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen kind of vibe. Yeah. I also love the pirate cat in this movie. It's just great. Love it so much. All right, so thank you, Pile 2, for letting me read for you. I think let's do scissors. Yeah, I'm gonna give your pile scissors. A little scissor emoji. If you liked this read, if something resonated, like, let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to know what people resonate with, what messages stuck out for them. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and share the channel. We're very tiny, so we appreciate all the help we can get. I just love reading for the community, so I hope to bring you more reads and messages from the universe, because this is what I love to do. And all the links to, like, the notepads, any of the tools, the cards that we use, that'll be in the description, as well as my shop, because I'm an artist, and the kettle's going off in the background. My roommates will get it, but just, I don't know, maybe that's an affirmation of just like, you're steaming ahead, full steam ahead. You got this. Links will be in the description for my shop. I'm an artist, so I have stickers and keychains and art prints and all of that. So please check that out. So thank you so much. And until we meet again, I hope, please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'm sending you all the love. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose Pile 3, your card is the Queen of Swords with this sword wrapped in a rose and thorns. Okay. This is very interesting with the sword imageries. Really didn't plan it. The cards picked it that way. It's very, very prominent here. Because again, we have a rose out here, but the thorns here, and they're not gonna, well, they might cut you depending, but like they're pretty pointy on here. Excuse me. Spirit's talking. Okay, let's get some more information on this. I'm gonna get a token. And again, these are just little wooden tokens that I've painted. Oh, 2 again. 2 dual tokens for all piles apparently today. These are little tokens, little wooden discs that I many years ago painted with just little. This has come out in every single pile today. Okay. Cool. So if you're here from pile 1 or 2, there certainly feels like there's a connection there. If you're pile 3 and thought about maybe looking at 1 or 2, that is possible as well. Yeah, there may be some messages in there if you resonate with it. If not, that's okay. That is always fascinating because I shuffle them. The whole bag I shuffle around. Anyways, we have the elemental balance coin, token, coin, disc, and the love token. And again, I don't necessarily mean love in a romantic sense. This could be platonic love. It's just a close heart connection with another person. Okay. All right, let's get some runes. Oh, okay, just one. Ooh, Tiwaz, the spiritual warrior. Okay, I'm going to get some oracle cards in a second. I feel like pile 3, these could be messages, the messages kind of coming through could be about perhaps this balance between, finding a balance between like your head and your heart. Because swords is very much, it's an air suit. It's about intellect, logic. It's very much a mental suit. But we also have, the spiritual side of this, the emotional side of this, and balance. So you could be getting messages in this pile about needed balance. What aspects of life need balance right now. So, all right, let's get some more information. Let me do this. There we go. Our little sword up there. I know my voice is a little shot right now, so I apologize. We'll do our best. All right, could I get... Oh, all right. 2 right off the bat. You know what? We'll do 3. Okay, so let's see what kind of messages need to come through for our pile 3. Ritual. Sweet corn. We have Leo here. 10. Incense. The cauliflower of transition. That's why I love this deck. 11. That is... Wow. Okay. We have 10 and 11. 2 earth signs. Okay. Okay. We have Leo here. And we also have a candle. We also have Cancer and the moon. Cancer's ruling sign, I believe, is the moon. Pretty sure. Like 99.9% sure. All right, and then we have courage with Libra. Ooh, and this dagger happening here. And fire, which again goes back to our Leo. The phrase courage, dear heart, for some reason always comes up for me when I see this card. And we have Libra. Libra is about balance. We have fire and water. That balance, earth, grounding. You're in a very transitional stage right now. So right now I'm getting the sense that pile 3, keeping yourself grounded, and ritual is like routine. Like give yourself a good solid routine that just helps ground you. Okay, let's get interesting. Okay, now this is just like fascinating. I'm very, very fascinated by this. All right. Can we get some clarifiers, some more idea of what these messages are that should be coming through? Okay, bottom of the deck. Let's go. Okay, and I see you. All right. Okay, let me turn you over here. Let's see what our T says. Dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Ooh, okay. Whale. A great worry over nothing. Ooh. A diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Lobster. A financial pinch. So I'm getting the idea with like worry. And yeah, we have a lot of swords energy, a lot of mental energy. Pile 3, you could have a tendency sometimes to work yourself up. And I'm guilty of this as well, but like working yourself up mentally about how a situation might be, could turn out, and it ends up not being that. And you did all this worry for nothing. And just this close friend, opportunities, a precious gift. I have a feeling that some of the message coming through is take a breath. Take a breath, ground yourself. You don't have to work yourself up, into a frenzy. Just, yeah, remember the people around you. This love token, I'm getting the sense that this kind of matches this pleasure with a close friend. And again, it does not have to be romantic. This could be just a very platonically close, a life partner, like a platonic life partner. Someone like you, your best friend. That person that just gets you on like every single level. 100%. And whether that's you have like a romantic relationship with this person or it's strictly platonic, like that's whatever resonates with you. Okay. I'm getting the sense that pleasure with a close friend, this person, this your soul twin. A lot of people talk about like twin flames and soulmates and such, but sometimes you just have a soul twin. It doesn't, and again, like, I am in the A spectrum, so I'm like, sometimes it can, sometimes it doesn't need to be. It can go either way. Both are valid. Both are great. But yeah, can go many different ways. But take a breath. I don't know, pleasure with a close friend. I'm thinking of like just taking an afternoon with a friend. And I just love this dog. Like, go do some self-care, like a mani-pedis in your thing, or like a haircut, some styling. Just feel good. Just feel good about yourself and do it with that close person. That person who just gets you and you're just like, I need some time to decompress. Because I'm feeling a lot of the pile so far, like there's a lot of transition going on for, I feel, the collective, the community. And but the fact that this token has come out in every single pile, this elemental balance, the spiritual balance, is very significant. We as a collective, as a people, we're finding our balance. We're finding our spiritual warriors. We're standing up for what we believe in, for rights, for so many different things in the world. And that can be a lot. It can take a lot of courage to do that. So finding that ritual, that routine, that helps ground you is very important. And maybe this friend or you has a Leo placement. And Leo, it's very interesting because with Leo, they're kind of known for, I don't want to say being like extroverted, but they kind of know how to have a good time and kind of pamper themselves. Like that's I want to say a stereotype. But lean into it. Lean into that energy. Absolutely. So opportunities will be waiting for you. Great. My goodness, I can talk. A great worry over nothing. A great worry over nothing. And that could be like hanging out with this friend, you know, taking care of yourselves. You know, you can talk through stuff and just and that's sometimes just talking through things, talking through, you know, and again, this is a close friend that gets you, your soul twin in a way. So this is a person you should feel comfortable with or being vulnerable. You know, so if you're talking about your worries and concerns, it's someone who's going to, you know, stand there with you and be like, yeah, no, I get that. I absolutely get that. Okay, let's get some more information. I want to find out a little bit more about this financial pinch. This little pinch. And it could be right now you're going through, you know, some financial difficulties, which, whew, I feel that. So let's see, like, great worry over nothing. So perhaps it's because it's a pinch. I keep saying pinch. It's a little pinch. It's not devastating. You know, it might be a little difficult. You might have to, so, you know, maybe you can't get the Many and Betty, but you can go hiking. You know, you can do something free with your friend. You know, it's like, okay, we can't spend all this money, but you know what? We can still find something to do together. And so it could be that, you know, there is, because boy, is that a thing that I do all the time, is work myself up mentally to worry over something. And it's like, oh, actually, it was just a little pinch. It wasn't, like, it hurt. It wasn't the greatest. It was not great, but I could handle it. Meanwhile, I was like, no, it's this huge, you know, it's this huge whale. It's gonna land on us all. And it's honestly just a pot of petunias. Bonus points if anybody can tell me what that is from. That is a scene from a movie. A whale and petunias. Someone out there has to know. I hope you do. Leave your answer in the comments if you do. Okay. All right, let's get some cards. I would like to actually clarify our tea leaves. Okay, so this is almost out of frame. I don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. Please hold. Okay, there we go. Okay, so with Two of Swords here, it's out in the shadows. And now it's too high. There we go. All right. So with Two of Swords and a dog, our close friend. Yeah, this is an opportunity to be vulnerable with another person. And they can help you perhaps make some decisions. Just talking through it, just logicking through the process. And whether this is with a friend or perhaps a therapist you trust, you know, whoever it is you can trust with your situation, to be open and honest about it. Perhaps they can give you some guidance in finding the path or finding options, you know. Which way do I go? Kind of deal. All right, hold on. I do not have the longest of nails. And it shows. All right, door, opportunities. Could I get a clarifier for... Thank you. Just pops out. 9 of Cups. Wow, okay. Yeah, there are some amazing opportunities coming towards... I mean, look at all those cups. They're beautiful. And it's a wish. Something you have wished for. It's not only coming, but you're going to have options. You're going to have some amazing choices. You know, so that could be part of kind of making this decision between what's the best for you. You know, finding that path through transition. You know, and it could be a path that it's a little scary. You know, you're not sure about. Maybe it's something new, something different. You know, so the cards are saying be courageous. A door is opening for you. And, I mean, dang, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. All right. What we got down here? A 3 of coins. Okay, so the worry over nothing with the 3 of coins. Whatever the situation is in your reality right now, and only you can know, because again, it's not my business. People can help, you know, and it could be this person. Maybe this person, because it's the 3 of coins. I'm getting the idea of like teamwork, a collaboration. You know, someone or an organization, something can come in and just ease that worry of like, oh man, and you look back and you're like, why did I even worry at all? I'm like, wow, that turned out great. And it's not to say that that worry was not valid. Like that's part of what our brains do to try to protect us, is just, okay, let's figure out these scenarios of what could be and plan and do the things. Or maybe it's just my brain, because we are a little spicy. But it's okay to have other people come in and help you out. You know, help other people come in and give you support. And I feel like because it's coins, it could be either like a material support, resources. It could be money. You know, if you need a place to stay, you know, for some reason, again, very, very specific example, but like you wanted to take a trip and the hotel fell through for some reason. They overbooked or something like that. And a friend comes and is like, oh, my aunt lives in the area. Let me see if we can crash at she's got a guest room. Like, let me see if it's okay if we crash it at her house. And then the aunt's like, oh my God, yes, like, come on in. Absolutely. And it ends up being an amazing time. And it was a lot of worry, but in the end, you know, people came through, which is awesome. That's a very specific example. And that's just, again, as like a general idea of what I'm trying to put into words. Because words are hard. Oh my goodness, don't. That works too. Okay. So Diamond, you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. And it's something very precious. So we have, yeah. All right. All right. What? Nope. 7 of Cups. Okay. The 7 of Cups is about having a lot of options. Again, with 9 of Cups, all of these options coming through. I feel like you're receiving something, and it's linked to this opportunity. This path you're choosing to go forward. You know, and this time of transition could be, again, very scary. Could be new, something different outside your comfort zone. But an opportunity is going to come, and it's definitely a wish fulfillment, because we have the 9 of Cups here. And you're going to have some options. And sometimes options can be overwhelming too. So again, having this friend who can help you kind of, again, talk things out. This source, this friend, a therapist, a mentor, you know, someone who you have a close connection with, who you feel comfortable being vulnerable and being very open and honest with. All right, what is our financial page? Oh, we got 2. Okay. The 5 of Coins. Okay. And the Page of Wands. I'm getting the feeling that part of this worry is that when the opportunity comes, this gift, it's almost a sense like, oh, this is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. There's absolutely no way. Because in the past, something like that or something similar might have come, and it was a disappointment. It just never worked out, or it didn't work out, or perhaps you've been in the mindset of like that can't happen. The 5 of Coins is very much about like kind of a lack mentality, and it can be very difficult to pull away from that. However, we have the Page of Wands, and this is a new endeavor, and I feel like you're getting like a message. It's not only a wish, but it's something that you're very passionate about. Something creative, perhaps. You know, it could be music, it could be art, it could be, you know, cooking, you know, culinary arts. That's why they call it the culinary arts. So there could be a worry that, like, maybe this opportunity comes and there needs to be an investment. And that's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can afford that. I don't know if I can do this. And again, that's where your circle of people, your person, could help, could give you these resources, these connections with these people, these collaborations to make things happen. But it's going to take some courage. For sure, it's going to take some courage. So ground yourself. I'm getting the sense the message for pile 3 is ground yourself. Okay. Because you've got some amazing things. This is very exciting energy happening here. All right, so we have any final guidance? Oh, okay, I'm seeing those. Final guidance or advice. See you and I see you. Anybody else sing to their cards, or is it just me? I also talk to my cards. They like to sass me, so I sass them back. 10 of coins. Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah. 10 of coins. The 4 of coins. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Cards going everywhere. The 10 of cups. Wow. Yeah, this is something amazing coming to you. Not only if you move into that energy and you trust, you know, you trust the people around you to help guide you, to help get you those resources. The 10 of coins is about that financial stability, you know, a house, a home, a legacy, you know, leaving behind a legacy, and not just with like a legacy as in children or offspring, but also just what you bring to the world. And that could be through, again, we talked about this creative endeavor. That could be like, let's say you're a musician or you're an artist, and your legacy is part of the music you leave behind, the artwork you leave behind, you know, the culinary achievements you leave behind, any of those. And the 10 of cups is just this, yeah, it's a wonderfully fulfilling energy. It really is. This is something your heart desires. Like, this is something you are truly passionate about. So it's not only will you be able to walk that path and achieve great success, but it's success with that is also just fulfilling to you, which is a wonderful balance to have. So the 4 of coins here, and again we had financial pinch. I'm getting the sense that right now, for now, because you're moving into this abundant energy, but I'm getting the message that for now, keep a close eye on your finances. It might be a financial pinch. It's not the end of things. And sometimes it's hard to come out of, again, that lack mentality. You can, I want to say it like, you can spend it on the necessities, but what is the word I'm looking for? Like frugal. You can be frugal about it. So, you know, in this sense, when you're moving to your 10 of coins and your 10 of cups, how you can ease that worry, not only through the connections that you have and the resources that are becoming available to you, but just be careful with the finances that you do have, that you do receive. I'm getting the idea of like, if anybody's ever worked freelance, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. If you've ever worked freelance, you've worked at as a contractor, you have to put aside money for taxes later on. So let's say you get paid for a job, your employer doesn't take out taxes. So at the end of the year, you owe the government taxes on the money that you made. That idea of, yes, you're moving into this energy of 10 of coins, but as you're going there, be aware of financially what's going on as well. And then, okay, wow, okay, we have 10, 4, 10, 4. 10, 4. I just got 10, 4, good buddy. I'm a nerd, I know. But a little bit of like a thumbs up from the universe as well. Like, go for it. Do it. Charge forward. You've got this. And yeah, the Four of Wands is a party. That's a party card. That is like you're going to have some amazing things happening. Absolutely. Ooh, okay. We have the Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands. Okay. Things might feel a little slow right now. And the Nine of Wands is... the Nine of Wands is about... You've been in it for the long haul. You've been feeling perhaps trapped. You know, feeling like you're never going to get out from behind these bars. You know, this poor unicorn is like, I don't belong here, but this seems to be where I am. But things are changing, even if it feels like they're very, very much on pause, very stagnant right now. Oop. I just realized someone's... Anyways. YouTube doesn't like anybody's boba teas out. Anyways, this is a harpy from the movie. So, as true to form, there are no clothes on the harpy, just feathers in very strategic places. Yeah, okay, sorry. Got distracted by a harpy. It happens. And this harpy is actually also on our Queen of Swords here, which was your significator card. So I'm feeling like right now, it feels like things are just very stagnant. They're not moving. They just, like, I don't even know how this could happen. Like, all of this, there are 10, 4, 10, 4. But it is, because we're at 9. We're at 9 here. And the next is 10. 9, 10. And we also had 10, 11 here. So things are going in sequence. Things are moving. It's just, it's going to take a little time. So right now, be frugal. Kind of be aware of your finances going forward as things start to move. You know that it will get better. Things are going to improve greatly, which is amazing. You know, but make sure you're keeping an eye on that. Just getting a sense for all my freelancers out there. If you know, you know. But yeah, you're going to have some amazing people helping you out. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You never know who knows who. You never know who has what resource or what knowledge that can help you. Okay? So you've got this. It's been a long haul, but I'm getting the sense of courage. You know, just courage, dear heart, courage. And yeah, death at the bottom of the deck. Big transformations are coming. Big change. Just hang in there. Our Nine of Wands is a hang in there card. And the Hanged Man is literally hanging in there. They're doing their best. All right, so pile 3, I believe this is your read. That's what I feel. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you liked this, like, subscribe, share. Super appreciate it. The channel's still very small. Appreciate all the help we can get. So I really, really do appreciate everyone who takes the time to listen to these. So if something resonated, leave something in the comments. Let me know. I'm always very curious. I love reading for the community, so this is what I love to do. I hope you come out and hang out with me once in a while. So links for the notepad, for any of the tools or cards that we use will be in the description, as well as for my shop, because I am an artist and I have stickers and keychains and art prints and all kinds of things in my shop as well. So thank you again. And until I see you again, until we meet here, spiritually, however we meet, I don't know. I'm very tired. It's almost midnight here, and it's been a long day. So until next time, I think that's the phrase we're going for. Until next time, take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'm sending you much, much love. Bye.